Let's walk through how to use the Power BI recall report that we have created. This is for all of the Fusionware customers that have Power BI. This report is used for mock recalls and actual real recalls. So this allows you to quickly, within a minute or two, to be able to provide information to an auditor or to be able to provide urgent information so that you can reach your customers in the case of an emergency. So the first thing we're going to do is go into the reports section of Fusionware, and this is where all of the reports, the ones that are embedded in Fusionware and the Power BI reports reside. And they're just here in reports and custom. And these are going to be named differently for your company or whatever you want them to be. But for this company that I'm in right now, their recall report is under orders. I'm going to select that drop down and go into their report. They've titled it Recall Report. So this is going to open up the Power BI report as a read-only. You can see here in the upper left, we have the pallet information or the inventory information. And here in the lower left, we have a visual of all the different destinations where the products have been shipped. Then here in the lower right is the customer information. Upper left are the total number of units, total number of pallet tags. And then here in the middle, we have this quadrant of items that we can search. We can search by order number, we can search by lot number, by the date packed, or by the inventory ID, which is also the pallet tag number. This is going to be the most likely number that's going to be used. As a pallet tag shows up and there's a problem with it, that can be punched in, and that then identifies the date it was packed and also the lot number. So now we're going to work our way backwards and say, okay, this lot has issues. It's what we're recalling. So we're going to, for that date, we're going to select the date packed and that lot number and deselect the inventory ID. So now we have everything on that date that was packed under that lot number. So it's 721 units and 17 different pallets that were shipped out. And we can see some went to Ohio, the rest went to Texas. And those are where our customers are at that received these recalled items. There's a focus mode. If we go to this table, the customer table, you can look at it here, but there you can break it out into another screen that allows you to see all of the contact information for all of your customers that are affected by this recall. Now let's say an auditor is requesting an actual printout of this and of this customer list, or you need this urgently. We're going to go into Microsoft, into app.powerbi.com, and you have a login for that for your own company. And so we're going to go into the Power BI report in here. And now, instead of just focus mode, we have the option to export. So now, well, let's get this pallet tag pulled back up. I'm going to type this in here, select that, select the lot that it's tied to and the date packed, deselect that. Now we have those exact same customers and information. Instead of focus mode, we're now going to select the ellipsis with the more options drop down and export data. Data with current layout, that works. We want it in Excel. You can do CSV as well. And as we open up this data, it's now in an Excel spreadsheet that you can print out, email, copy and paste the information. And this is pulling from the customers information in Fusionware. So if you don't have it in there, it's not showing up, it's because that phone number is not in there. But now you can quickly grab that and you have that information right at your fingertips. But if you have a pallet number or order number or lot number, this information can be pulled up very quickly. It's very simple to get into. And just keep in mind that a lot of these Power BI reports only refresh when we've selected to. Most of them just refresh once a day. If you need it refreshed more than that, we can go in and add a few more times throughout the day that will be refreshed. And so the information is not up to the minute. So keep that in mind, but this is a great way to provide quick information that typically can take hours to track down under manual methods. And this has been using the Power BI recall report with Fusionware.